Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Heather. I just wanted to give you guys an update because it's been a while. Probably about a week or two soon. In between that, since I've done videos and stuff. It's been kind of crazy. I'm normally super close to my grandmother, and we talk like once a week, and when we do, it's like 4 to 6 hours at a time. We play games together. I found out 2 days after I spoke to her that she passed away. And she was having normally she's super healthy, but she was having an asthma attack, and I guess the nebulizer, she didn't get to it fast enough. She tried calling 911, they didn't get to her quick enough, like usual, especially in Long Island, but she ended up passing away, which was crazy. And, I remember, like, speaking to her, and she's in her 80s, she was 82. But she was like, all my friends around me are passing away. And she's like, I'm so afraid that I'm going to end up passing away. And I'm like, Grandma, you're one of the strongest people I know. You're one of the healthiest people I know. I'm like, just live your life to the best that you can, because anybody can really go at any minute. But, I told her not to quit or give up on herself and to just keep going about it. I even told her with her asthma attacks, her doctor didn't even help her. I originally told her, I'm like, you need to ask him for a nebulizer, because in case you can't make it to a hospital, you have something that can help you. But she finally did get the nebulizer after nagging him to death, and she had it. But I told her, when you feel it coming on, put the nebulizer on and start breathing. But with anxiety and how scary it could be, I feel bad for her, because going in a way that way is just totally messed up. But I always tell you guys, dentures are the 5 stages of grieving. It accounts for that. Not just when people die, but even I noticed that I was in denial. I didn't believe that she died, because I'm like, she's like Superwoman. Indestructible. Like, how does that even happen? And, I wish I was closer to her, because I would have been able to help her. Nobody should pass away from not breathing and suffocating. That is like the worst way to go. So, dealing with the loss of her, I've been secluding myself and just staying distant, because it's hard. For the first few days, I just kept crying and I couldn't focus on anything. But she wouldn't want me to stop doing YouTube, because she loved watching my videos. She loved me helping people. And I gotta say one thing. Sorry guys, I'm out of breath. That with my autoimmune diseases, she was the only one that was probably so supportive. She always donated to lupus and scleroderma and MS. And even her homemakers club, they donated to MS. And she always understood when I was in pain. But it's weird, the day she died, I had a feeling the day before to call her. But I was so busy and I had to rush to doctors, it was so annoying, that I wasn't able to. Oh, and I'm out of breath, guys, because I keep walking everywhere. But I picked up breakfast for me and Brandon, which is another thing. He was supposed to have surgery today. No, they canceled it because the OR is too cold. Since the heating won't work in the OR, when they put you under, it's a risk of hypothermia. Plus, the tools won't be sterilized because the temperature goes down and the humidity goes up. So now we have to reschedule it for Tuesday, and it's just been so annoying. I have doctor's appointments that they gave me, my inflammatory markers were through the roof, through the entire roof. And they gave me a shot of Toradol to see if it would help. It lasted an hour. And that was the end of that. Hey guys, sorry I had to stop for a minute. I go in the store and check stuff out. But with my health, it's been declining, which sucks. On both my knees, they're both filled with fluid, so I can't walk normally. That's been crappy. So my ortho doctor is sending me to another ortho doctor / surgeon because he knows all about autoimmune diseases and it attacking it. And please don't hit me by a car. Jesus, people. But he wants him to help me out with what I'm going through, because all my joints are filled with fluid due to my autoimmune. So there's nothing my ortho doctor can do besides the steroid injections on my knees that I've been doing. So he's gonna see if the surgeon can help me. It's not a surgical issue, but he knows so much about autoimmune diseases. He'll know the correct medication to put me on. He'll know what the right thing is. Then I'm trying to get a hold of my scleroderma specialist, because I need to go see him. They haven't called me back, so I'm gonna have to call them back. It's been like insanely busy, guys. Stevie's being 16. He's going through the trying to be rude and disrespectful phase. Listen, I grew up raising myself. I grew up, having respect and listening to. And when you have one good parent who does the right thing and helps you out and always be there for you, you don't treat them like crap. And I don't know what's with teenagers that think that they know everything and they're holier than thou. I get when you become a teenager, you start to adapt to who you are. You want to brat out and go do things and have fun. I totally get that. I was a teenager. But there's no reason to be rude or disrespectful. Because their pediatrician was like, they have a chemical imbalance and, they're just... Basically, all teenagers are sociopaths, is what I read up on. That they have no empathy for people. That, it's all about them. They're selfish. But it's like, I don't get it. If you have it good, why be an a-hole? I never could understand teenage life. Because, when I was a teenager, I was on my own. I didn't have anybody raising me. And I always vowed to be the parent I wish I had. And that's what I've always done. And I've always included them on decisions when it comes to their life and their health. And not just me making them all. I want to hear what they have to say. But I try to make them independent and strong. So when they hit 18, they're not completely petrified of doing everything on their own. I want them to be able to handle it, But yeah, Stevie's attitude needs to do something with that, because I have enough on my plate. And the stress makes my diseases worse, and they know this. Even the doctors have told them that. It's like, with autoimmune diseases, if you're stressed out, that basically feeds your autoimmune to go into a flare-up and to be an a-hole. It's like your autoimmune diseases are a cranky teenage PMS, girl. That's pretty much what an autoimmune disease is, but stress amplifies it. It can progress your disease quicker. So, it's just been a rough time. I've been going through way too much. And I don't sleep much. I'm in constant pain. And then with the death of my grandmother, and with Stevie being a big pain in my butt, it's just, life is stressful. And it's like that for everybody, I know that. But one thing I've learned is life is too short. You need to appreciate the people who love you and that's around you, and never take a day for granted. Because you will end up with regrets. And I think once I died so many times, literally, it's like I woke up to what's around me. The beauty of what's around me. And, I just wanted to help people. And I just hope my kids go in the right direction, and I think every parent hopes that. But I really do. But I'll be right back. Hey guys, I had to pause and get back to what I have so much crap to do, guys. As you can see, I'm red and my hands are swollen. Due to scleroderma, I have hypersensitivity to heat and sun and all that, so I swell like a balloon. It could be 70 degrees outside and I still swell. My joints, everything. It takes hours for them to chill out. But anyway, it's just been a lot going on, guys. I'm going to try to ease my way back into YouTube. But if there's any videos you want me to specifically do, email me. My email is in the description below, the arrow next to the title of this video. Click it, it'll drop everything down. Email me anything you want me to do a video on. It doesn't necessarily have to be dentures either. I do autoimmune and all that on my other page, Inside the Mind of a Diva. So, because, I've done like 700 videos, guys. So, I pretty much just touch basis on basically anything. But I did find a new product that I think a company saw that Dr. B did this, so they wanted to do it, and or they're watching the videos and realize that people are complaining about a certain topic. So that will be coming. I'm probably gonna upload it for tomorrow, honestly, because I know it's the weekend. I normally stopped. I used to do videos every day except for Sundays, but you know when you start to run out of things to talk about, so I need your guys' help. Please tell me topics of what you guys want me to go. I research. I don't just say my opinion. I always tell you guys if something's a fact or my opinion. Um, so if you want me to research anything, you want me to go more detail about implants. I recently did a video on implants, the bad that comes with it, and that can happen. Because if dentists or they should be telling everybody what it can happen. I've come across so many people recently that the surgeons are hitting people's nerves, which can happen with implants. And it basically makes you feel like you have a tooth infection all the time. Like all the time. And even nerve meds aren't going to help with that. Not at all. You know, some dentists or, you know, neurologists you end up getting sent to because it's nerve, they're going to say, hey, you could try nerve med, but it's most likely not going to work. So there is a chance that can happen. Do I think that they should do a real, like an MRI or something to really see the nerves and make sure you don't hit them? Yeah. Especially the major ones. Because I can't imagine having a tooth infection pain for the rest of my life. I already have small fiber neuropathy, and that's overactive peripheral nerves. Well, and large fiber too now. So my small and large fiber neuropathy nerves, are either dead or hyperactive. So I'm on Lyrica, like the max you could be on. I think it's like it's like 600 I'm on a day. It's a lot. But I have so many nerve diseases. I just been going through so much crap, guys, and I'm just trying to get my bearings and try to get back into a groove again. But it really has been really rough losing my grandmother. But like I was saying before, the 5 stages of grieving, I get it with grief. It's not just, you know, sadness. I didn't freaking believe it. Like, I called her phone. I kept texting her. I just wouldn't believe it. And, you know, seeing it, when I looked up her obituary online, it was hard. I try not to get emotional, guys. It's really, really hard. But it's like, she was the one I vent to. And I was the one she vented to. We were so close. And nobody really was close to her because everybody did their own shit. I'm the one that helped her. I was the one that was there for her. I'm the one that made sure she wasn't lonely. I did all that. And people only knew her when they wanted something. And it just bothers me also how my family treated her. It's a lot. So as I'm coping and trying to get through it, I'm going to go right back into my videos and do what I can. So if there is any videos, health related, dental, anything of that nature, guys, just private message me or email me. And I'll do all the research and I'll pop the video up. So, but I mean, if people want me to be like, we'll use this in case in point. Like say a girl named Jessica messages me and she's like, hey, can you do something on implants? And, you know, she wanted a shout out. I would just say, hey, Jessica requested me this video, blah, blah. Never give out where somebody lives. Never give out any private information whatsoever. Not somebody's last name. None of that whatsoever. I'm a big person based on privacy. My privacy, everybody else's privacy. And I'm more about protecting people than just giving out information. It's nobody's business to know anybody else's shit. So you would be totally safe and protected if you wanted to do that. Some people like shout outs, some people don't, which all gravy and cool with me. But some people like it, so. But like I said, just message me if you guys need help with anything. Questions, want me to talk you through soft reline. I have Denture Fit videos, reline it videos, you name it, I have it. But I just want to let you guys know that I'm okay. A lot of you have been messaging me and asking me how I was doing. It's been hard, like medically, emotionally, physically, spiritually, everything has just been rough lately. So I'm just trying to cope with everything, I guess. But we're all human, you know? We all go through our own crap. We all suffer. We all do all that. And a lot of people message me and they're like, Heather, you know, even though it is dentures or whatever, we always put on, you know, I have certain videos that are motivational and, you know, uplifting and try to push people in the right direction. Especially being a denture wearer, so many people just stop wearing their dentures. And I'm like, guys, that's so bad for you. Like, I try to make people realize, wear it. Give yourself your smile back. Give that confidence back to yourself. In the beginning, it is hard with dentures, absolutely. But without rain, there'd be no rainbow. You know, without certain things. If everything was perfect all the time, you would never genuinely appreciate anything. But I try to help everybody through and try to be uplifting. But I love you guys. I will talk to you on the flip side. Check out for that video that's coming out tomorrow. I'm going to show you even how to use it, if I even like it, if it's worth it. Because I'm thinking if it is good, it's worth getting that instead of spending so much money. But I love you guys. Talk to you later.